This weekend, it's Super Bowl 59, and that raises the obvious question: what would Major League Soccer be like if it had an NFL-style format and its own Super Bowl? Well, let's take to Football Manager and find out. Okay, so with a download that is now available on the Sort It Out SI website, you'll be able to turn your Major League Soccer into an NFL-style competition. There are two conferences, the American Soccer Conference and the National Soccer Conference. Each has a Northeast, Central, and West. The National Conference has East, North, Central, and West. The American one has East, North, South, and West, but you basically get the idea. So there are 32 teams in total. The database creator has added a couple of new teams, I think 3 in total, to get us to that 32, to give us an even split. And basically you go through the season like it's the NFL. If we just have a quick look at the rules page. So there's a group stage. There's also the Supporters Shield still as well, which will line everyone up for basically who gets the Supporters Shield, like you do in the real MLS. And then you go through the playoffs. There are 8 teams in the first round of the playoffs, down to 4, and then the playoff, the conference finals before going to the MLS Cup, which is basically the Super Bowl, and that's your winner. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go through, I'll just pick a team. We'll go with Inter Miami, because why not? We can click on them. You can see Messi there. Hello, Messi. If we look at the schedule, you can see basically you play lots of games. I think it's 40 to 44 games in total. Depending on how far you get and things like, well, we'll see anyway. But we'll simulate a season now, have a look at what the structure looks like, and basically see what would happen if the MLS was structured like the NFL and had its own Super Bowl. Okay, we have simulated the full 2023 season, which seems a long time ago now, but that's just where we are with Football Manager 24. And you can see that we've got the Super Bowl, as it's not called, it's the MLS Cup, whatever, of Toronto against Austin. So it's not quite the same as the real world, but, you know, it's Major League Soccer, not NFL, so it's never going to be. Looking at all the groups, you can see 44 games for a couple of conference for some reason, 40 for the others. I'm not quite sure why that is. We'll have to have a look as to if there's a specific reason, but I don't really know why that's the case. Just is, I guess. If you look here on what's... Oh, so there's a decider? I'm confused as to what happened there. Okay. I think what has happened is if it is level after 2 legs, it goes to a third game. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a draw and then it's replayed. What is going on there? We need to look at the rules. We need to look at the rules for the conference. So, first leg, there's 2 legs. Okay, first leg, penalty shootout if scores a level after 90. That's very American. Second leg, match goes to a replay if scores a level after 90. Penalty shootout if scores are still level. How very American. So you could play 3 legs in this rounds, and then the same. Is it the same for the semi-finals, or is it just 1 leg for the semi-finals? Yeah, it's just 1 extra time, and then penalties for the semi-finals. Same for the final. Same for the Super Bowl. That's not a Super Bowl. Do we look I'm so confused by it. It's very American. It's very true to form. So if we look at the Supporters Shield table, you can see Inter Miami have won the Supporters Shield, because they've got the most regular season points, despite some teams playing 44 games and others playing 40. Not quite sure why that is, but others down here, a lot of teams down here on 44 games have got no points. I don't profess to know. You'll have to play it to find out. But you can see group winners and second places all advance to the playoffs. So it's 8 teams in each playoff. And then if we go through and look at the tree, you can see you get the final, which has a WW, so they won 2 matches. And then that one goes to penalties as well. So these 4 teams, DC, Austin, New England, and Colorado, won in the American Conference quarterfinals, and then go to the semifinals, and then Austin won in extra time in the final. We do the same for the National Conference. That's the semifinals. We don't want that. We want this first round. Again, I'm confused as to how you get through. We'll have to just play it at some point and see what happens. But Inter Miami got knocked out in the semifinals by Philadelphia, who then lost to Toronto, who went though all the way to the finals. The 2 LA sides drew each other in the quarterfinals as well. And then we get the MLS Cup, which has not happened yet, so we just need to go through a day. And, I'm not going through all the... Oh, no, I'm going to have to go through all mine. 1 second, once we get through all of these 50-odd inbox items, we'll just skip through them all. Bear with me, lots of people losing their jobs at some points during the season. We've got a couple of months to get through, and there we go, right. Who has won the Super Bowl? Let's have a look. It's tense. It's Austin FC have won the Super Bowl 3-1. We go in here, look. They've won. Nice. Oh, they were. Whoa. It was held at BMO Field, and Austin were not the better side, but they took their advantages. Toronto will feel aggrieved that they've lost the MLS Super Bowl Cup thingy, but Austin have won. That's what happens in the Super Bowl. Obviously, if we go through the rules here, there are also wherever it's gone, rules page. Once you go down here, there's drafts and various things. If we go to the schedule, where's that December schedule? Right, so there's there's a waiver draft, the re-entry draft stage 1, re-entry draft stage 2, and that's American football or soccer. Strange, no matter what format you give it, even with a fake format, it's still strange. But it looks like it could be a lot of fun. 40-game regular season, unless you're in these two conferences, then it's the 44-game regular season, and then loads of playoffs. There's still a supporters' shield to win the real league title. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Give me a shout down in the comments as well if you've tried this out, if you like the look of it. Obviously, it's MLS on NFL style, so there's a few new teams as well. The Carolina Core have been created and added in. Who else is new? I'm trying to look through. I could consult the list, but it's already been added in. Sacramento, are they new? I don't know whether they're new in MLS or not. They look like they've been in the USC. Yeah, so there you go. They're new into the MLS. I don't know whether they're supposed to be new into the MLS or not, but they are. And I don't know who else is actually in the MLS anymore. St. Louis City, are they new? Are they supposed to be new? I don't know. It's been a long time since I looked in America. I've not played in America in my completing FM24 save yet, so we'll see how it actually goes on there. That can be seen over on my own channel, by the way. But what we'll do now, if you want to download this database yourself and install it, I'll give you some instructions in a second, and then you can do the same sort of thing that I've just done, or you could actually play it as well and let me know how much fun it is or not. But it's NFL Super Bowl season, so why not make Major League Soccer like the NFL and make it all more American and confusing? And Football Manager, there you go. Let's play FM24. Let's go and download the database. As promised, if you want to download this database yourself, please head to the link in the description or go to the sortitoutsi website. You'll be able to find it on the right-hand side down in the databases section. Basically, you go to NFL Style MLS. It gives you a bit of an detail of what's happened as we've just gone through. You just hit the download button. It will download. You can have a look at some Sort It Out SI YouTube videos while you're there. It will download into your downloads folder, and then you just need to take that file and take it to your documents. So once the download has finished, head to your downloads folder here. It'll just be NFL Style MLS.fms. Cut that file from your downloads. Go to your My Documents Football Manager 2024 folder, and then simply go to Editor Data and paste it in there. It'll have all of your real name fixers, any other databases you've downloaded, things like Classic FM as well, and just paste it in there, and then we'll go into the game and load things up. In game, you'll want to start a new game by clicking the Start New Game button, headed to Career, and then the database drop down at the top here. You'll basically just have to select it as you would any normal thing. So that's how you do the Sort It Out SI name fix. And then if we scroll down here, it will automatically be selected if you've just dropped it into your editor data folder. It's just NFL Style MLS. Hit confirm and then choose your game mode and you're away at the races. We'll just go through original here and make sure we load up the correct league. If we just go through to North America, we'll just select the USA here as well. Get rid of all of the leagues in Europe that we don't want, and we'll just start America as well. Major League Soccer only, playable, and then you can do your normal changes to the database that you like or anything like that. And just hit start game, and then that will load up as you would expect, as you've just seen earlier in the video as well. And we're away. We're ready to do the MLS with an NFL style system. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe to the Sort Out SI YouTube channel. Follow me on my own personal channel as well, where we're trying to complete Football Manager 2024, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.